Hey y'all. Okay, our ham is done. Y'all, I've been having to smell this thing all day long. It smells so good. Alright, so I'm going to start pulling it apart a little bit, and then I'll tell y'all about it, okay? I'm going to show you kind of how I pull it, and then I'll pause it and finish it up. But I want to tell y'all some information. So one thing, I'm very pleased with it. The only thing that I'm not pleased with is I did not put enough liquid in it. You know, I told y'all that these hams don't cook out as much. I've got these are supposed to be heat resistant. I don't know, it's my first time trying them, because normally I wait for my ham to cool down. But I want to go ahead and do it a little bit, show y'all. You know, I told y'all that these do not cook out as much liquid as the picnic hams, and I knew that, but like I said, it had been so long since I have done one, I couldn't remember. But you know, I did 1.5 cups, and this was about a 7.5 pound ham. I did 1.5 cups of water. You definitely want to do more, like 2.5, 3 cups. I don't have nowhere near the liquid in here that I would like to have. The ham is still great. It's not ruined or anything like that. But I just want to make sure that you know to add more water, okay? And if you put this ham in, and I really highly recommend to do it in the crock pot if it's small enough and it fits. Like I said, and this one would have fit. If you cook it in the crock pot, or even in the pan, I'll tell you what, this is how I can tell you about the water or the liquid amount. Because I don't know what size you're going to have. Put enough, when you start it, just like I did earlier, when you start your ham, whether in the crock pot or in the pan, put the water, put the amount of water that you put in there. You should have it up about halfway up on the ham, okay? I mean, yes, because this does not cook out enough liquid like the picnic. I would never tell you that on a picnic ham, because it cooks out so much liquid, and it might even be overflowing. With this, it is so lean. Put you enough water in there that comes up about halfway on your ham. Like if you're putting it in the crock pot or even in the pan, you need your liquid about this deep or so, okay? So, I'm just telling you that because I know since I have cooked this one now. I wouldn't have been so sure to tell you that earlier. Now I am sure to tell you because I've cooked these enough and I know. So, about halfway up on your ham. All right, so let me get this down here and I'm going to show you. All right, and I'll tell you about it. So, I cooked this on 350 for about 4 hours. Okay, and like I said, this is a 7.5 pounds. So your timing, at least you'll kind of have an idea. Actually, if I would have thought of it sooner, I would have loved to have cooked it on 300. Okay, so if you have the time, put it on 300, and then if you do that, you're not even gonna need to check it until about 4 hours. Okay, so I'm thinking if you did 300, you could cook it for about Lord, that's got all over my hands already. Oh, it was on that full. If you cook it on 300, you could do about, I would say, 5-6 hours. But again, do it until you can get in here. You see, this is the bone right here, y'all. See how it pulls out? There's your bone. That's how you want it. That's what makes it a pulled ham, where you can just simply pull it apart. There's a few more bones in here. There's one there. But then this is what I do. Normally I wait for it to cool, but it seems like these gloves are working good because this is hot. I just do it like this. Get that fat off. I need me something to put this on. I tell you what, I didn't grab anything, so I'm just gonna put it on my counter here, y'all, because I already got my hands in this, and then I'll get it up. But you know, you want to scrape those little. See how it's just little pieces of fat. Scrape that off, you know, like that. I try to get it all out. I don't like no fat. Although it gives great flavor, I don't want it in here. And then you just kind of do like this. And you just pull it apart and see. And that's it. And then, and of course, your little pieces here, like you can see on the outside, they're going to be a little bit drier. You kind of see how it has that color on there. But that's expected. So, but once you get down in here, it's going to be more flavorful. I would tell you this, the flavor of this ham tastes, I mean, like identical to the picnic. The only thing that's different about this is the texture is a little bit different, and it is a little bit of a drier ham. I'm not saying it's dry. I'm not saying it's not good. It is good. It's just the picnic is so juicy, y'all. If you've never had it, y'all can't even see this bow down here. Goodness gracious. There we go. If you've ever had a picnic ham, then you know they're just so super juicy. These are not as juicy, and it's just because they're, you know, it's just like a, you know, like a ribeye and a sirloin. You know, it just, the difference in the fat makes all the difference. And, but this is a great choice if you cannot find your picnic. Like I said, trust me, I've had to get these many times and make them when I couldn't find my picnic. You'll see here. And they're still delicious, like I said. So just know, if you get this and you've never had the picnic, when you eat this, just know that the picnic is probably about 10 times juicier. I hate to rub it in if you can't find one. But that's the truth. I mean, they're just so juicy. So, but these work, and they're good. I love this ham, y'all. I can eat it. It's perfect for sandwiches. It's just great, and you can make so many dishes out of it. I just love it. But like I said, I wish I had more liquid, so make sure you don't make the mistake that I did. Put you enough liquid in there. That's just what, because once you have it pulled and it's sitting here in this bowl, you don't want it just sitting there dry. You want to be able to have that liquid to pour over it, okay? So this is it, y'all. I boiled me some eggs. I'm going to make me a few little deviled eggs, and that's all I'm going to have is some of this ham, some deviled eggs. I've been doing some other stuff today. If y'all notice, I've been in my PJs all day long. It was just one of them days. And I'm going to make me some deviled eggs to go. I didn't make any for Thanksgiving this year. You know, Braden don't like them, so I just didn't even make any. And so I've been wanting some, and I love deviled eggs with ham, don't y'all? So I'm going to make me some. I just boiled, how many did I boil? 4 eggs, which I think I'm only going to use 3 of them for the deviled egg. And I'm going to put 1 in the fridge to just have me a boiled egg in the morning. But this is how you do it, y'all. This is it right here. And these gloves do work good. Now, don't ask me where I got them, because I don't know. I just remember they came with something, and I never did use them. I hadn't really had a need to, but this works good. Really good. I can't even feel a bit of heat on my hands, y'all. Seriously. So they work. Just do like this, and there you have them. But I wanted to show y'all this because I thought if you want to do a pulled ham for Christmas, and if you couldn't find the picnic, I wanted you to be able to do it one way or the other, and this is the perfect other choice. And like I said, if it'll fit in your crock pot, do it that way. And just keep a check on it. I don't know exactly to tell you how long, because like I said, it's been so long since I've cooked one this kind in the crock pot. I know it's not going to need 8 hours like the picnic, most likely. Or maybe 8 hours on low, but not on high. So just keep a check on it. Like I said, when you can pull that bone out and you can put a fork in it and just pull it apart. Y'all know that saying, put a fork in me, I'm done. That's about the way it is with this ham. Alright. And there's just so much on it. Y'all see that, like I said, this was a little over 7 pounds. And y'all see I've still got a ton left in here. Okay? Alright, I'm not going to keep y'all while I do this whole thing. So I'm going to let me get this little piece here done. And I'll pause y'all. And I'll finish this up. And I'll come back. We'll look at it. I'm putting it in this bowl because I gotta see how good. Now this is a really, really juicy area here. I can tell by the way it's pulling apart. It's so good. Let's see. I don't know if I can do this with my hand or not. Anyway, let me see if I can pause y'all and I'll come right back. Okay, y'all. I got it all pulled. I just went over there and rinsed my hands off and left these on so I could show y'all. There's a little bit of fat in there. I got it all pulled apart, and y'all see it made this huge bow. This is our leftovers. Not very much at all, just a little bit of fat and those bones. These are very, very lean. And let me get you down here so you can see here. But this is it, y'all. If you want to have a pulled ham and you cannot find the picnic ham, here it is. This is the way to do it. Look at this, y'all. And I just kind of toss it around. Like I said, I wish I had more liquid, but aside from that, I'm very, very pleased with it. You pour, and I just did like I did with my picnic that I showed y'all that one day. I just strained that liquid because you don't want to get all those little fatty pieces in here. And pour that liquid in here, and that way it can sit in that and absorb, and it will stay so nice and moist and just delicious. Y'all, look at this. I mean, there's just not anything that's much better. This is so good. Let me try me a little bite. I tried a little bite earlier, I'm not gonna lie to you. Let me find me another little piece. It's just so good, y'all. Let me get these off now. These work good. Like I said, I don't know what kind they are. I don't know the brand or name or where they come from or nothing. I don't know. I just remember like they came with something. Maybe like a little cooking kit or grill kit or something. I don't know. Yeah, that ham is good. It's really, really good. Like I said, the flavor is pretty much the same. It's just the texture is a little different. It's a little bit of a drier ham, but it's good. If you want your pulled ham and you can't find, I know y'all can find one of these kind of hams, okay? Anyway, I want y'all to try it. And let me know if you do. Let me know that you love it so much, because I know you will. Anyway, I'm going to make me a couple little deviled eggs and have me some ham, and that's going to be my supper tonight. Anyway, I'll see y'all next time. Bye-bye.